something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn and this is Life with Jocelyn Christina. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to actually be continuing with decorating the entryway area. We're going to be painting the interior front door of my entryway area. So I'm super excited for this video because I've always wanted to paint the interior front doors of my home, because I know that that's a popular trend right now, is to paint the interior doors of your home. And so that's something that I really wanted to try to see how it turned out. So I'm super excited to be painting the interior front door of my home. So I'm super excited to share that with you today. I just want to go over a few things that I learned. I feel like you might also be interested in learning, or you might also want to know before you decide to paint your interior front door. The first thing that I learned was that I needed to figure out what color I wanted to go with for my interior front door. So this is really important because I know it's just paint and you can always change the paint color, but you don't necessarily want to be painting your front door over and over and over again. So you really want to figure out like what paint color works for you. And for me, I wanted to try to figure out like what my style was, kind of get an idea of what color scheme I have going on in my house right now. So for me, I know I'm doing a lot of natural colors. I do have some mixtures of like natural tan and also black in my home right now. I don't have a lot of gray color except in the fireplace in my home right now. So I definitely didn't want to necessarily go with like a gray color interior front door. I wanted to make sure I chose a color that was kind of more along my style and also flowed with the colors of the decor pieces in my home. So I would say step one is to definitely figure out your personality and your style, and then try to figure out, based on your personality and your style, try to figure out the color that you want to paint your interior front door. I picked up an interior front door color called Black Mocha by Behr. And that color is more like a charcoal type of color. It's black, but it's more on the charcoal side. And I do have, you know, touches of like black in my home. I thought that this color would look absolutely fabulous for my interior front door. The second thing that I learned that I would recommend to you before painting your interior front door, go to an actual like Home Depot or Lowe's where they sell paint, or whatever paint store you're gonna go to, and just ask a lot of questions in regards to the type of paint that's already on your interior front door. Because for example, if it's like a flat paint and it doesn't have any type of gloss over it already, you may be able to just go ahead and begin painting your front door without any problems. You may need to determine if you need to sand down the door a little bit before painting it. Also determine if the paint that you have has a primer in it already. Because if it doesn't, then you may need to get a primer. If it does, then you may not need to get a primer. So make sure you ask a lot of questions. You want to make sure you can just paint right over whatever color is on your door at the moment. The third thing that's really important before you start painting your interior front door is to determine what type of paint you're going to get. There are many different types of paint. So there's the flat paint, which is, of course, we all know the lowest, or the, you know, that like most basic type of paint. And then up from there, there's like a semi-gloss and gloss and all these different layers. So when I went to Home Depot and I picked out a paint color, I decided to go with a semi-gloss. And also the paint that I chose for semi-gloss was also called Scuff Defense. So especially for the front interior door or the front exterior door, that Scuff Defense that goes along with the semi-gloss that I chose is supposed to be easy for me to, you know, clean away any scuff marks or any type of marks or anything like that on the door. When I went to Home Depot, I was told that the semi-gloss is actually one of the better choices for front door paints, because it will be able to hold up well in regards to, like I said, those scuff marks and things, you know, that may get brushed up against the front door. So it's a nice sturdy type of paint. The fourth thing that you want to make sure that you do before you paint your interior front door is to make sure you go to, like I said, Home Depot or Lowe's and gather all of the items that you need for painting your interior front door. So for myself, I went to Home Depot and I picked up all of my items, which were very inexpensive, not expensive at all, but I got all of my items for painting my interior front door before I started, so I wouldn't have to start the process and then run back out and have to get something else in the middle of painting my front door. When I went to Home Depot, I picked up a paintbrush and also a roller. You want to determine whether or not a paintbrush or a roller is going to be best for you. Myself, for example, I decided to get a paintbrush and a roller because I do have some completely flat surfaces on my front door that I felt like I could use the roller for. And then there were just a few grooves on the front door, around the window, the center window on my front door that I would want to use a paintbrush for to get around those small edges. So that's something you want to think about. What would benefit you more? If you have a lot of different grooves and edges to go around on your front door, then you might want to consider using a paintbrush versus a roller. However, if you have mostly like a flat door, a flat surface on your door, you could probably just use a paint roller. And then I got my tray. To pour my paint into. I also picked up some cloths, some rags from Home Depot as well to just lay down on the floor in front of the front door to safely paint the front door without dripping any paint on the floor. So that's all that I picked up from the Home Depot near my house in order to paint my interior front door. One thing that I didn't get that you could get if you feel like you need is painter's tape. That just helps to line areas around certain parts of the door just to make sure that you don't accidentally paint on corners or edges or surfaces of your door that you don't want to be painted. I hope these tips are helpful to anyone who's thinking about painting their interior doors and just want to get an idea of what are some of the things that you need in order to get started with that. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with painting the front door. I'm super excited. So let's get right into painting this interior front door, and then when we're done, we will go over what everything looks like, and let's wrap up.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow, can make you grow, can make you grow. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I got. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go, gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you
so this is how the interior front door looks right now with just the one coat of paint, and I think it looks really, really nice. I love it. It looks so good. And I'm just gonna back up and stand back a little bit so you can see how it looks from a distance. So I think it looks really, really nice. Of course, you know, there are some streaks there at the bottom because we need to go over the door with, I think one more coat is going to be good enough. And so I'm just going to let this dry and then go over the front door again with another coat. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like with, even with just one coat of paint. I think it looks really, really nice. And I like the way that I feel like it just gives this entryway area a pop of color. And it also, I like the way it like draws your eyes towards the front door with this nice bold black color coming through. It looks so good. And I think it just ties in well with the space and the rug and all the decor. And it just gives, like I said, just such a nice pop of color to the space. And it doesn't make the space look so one note. So I think it is coming along really nicely. I do also want to paint both sides of the office doors as well. So I want to paint these the same color. Obviously I want to stick with the same color as the front door, but I want to paint the office doors the same color as the front door color. And then I think it'll really look really nice. So we're going to continue with this entryway series. I'm going to finish painting the front door once this dries, and then I'm going to paint the office doors, and I will show you what that looks like in an upcoming video as well. I also just wanted to show you the umbrella holder. I didn't get a chance to show that to you in the last video because it hadn't arrived yet when I did the video on the new entryway makeover. And this is such a cute umbrella holder. I got it from Williams-Sonoma. I actually got it on sale, which was really great because I didn't really see any umbrella holders anywhere else that was at a really good price. So I got this for, I want to say it wasn't more than $30 or $40. It was on clearance from at Williams-Sonoma, and I ordered it online. They delivered it. So I really like it. It looks really nice, and it's very sturdy, very heavy weighted. This bottom piece is very heavy, very sturdy. And so I just wanted something here right in the corner when you first enter the house so that when you first come in, you can easily be able to drop your umbrella in there and not drip water from the umbrella all the way down the walkway of the entryway area. And I like that it has these little pockets here. So if your umbrella is wet, you know, that water will just easily pool right into there. So yeah. So like I said, so this is how everything is looking so far. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and let's wrap up. All right guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me paint my interior front door. I think it's coming out beautifully. So I'm super excited to follow up with you and see how the final coat of paint looks on the front door and show you the finished look of the interior front door. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you all think about this video, what you all think about the color that I chose for the interior front door. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, it definitely helps my channel grow. It helps to reach more people who may be interested in these types of videos. All right, I will see you all on Wednesday. I hope you all have a great week. Have a good day. Bye.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better.